Hello, you all. Welcome back to the channel. So, today we are going to talk about anime. Yes, the savior of the world in these hard times, which will carry the world into oblivion or redemption. Only time can tell. But I have been spending my last couple of weeks or weekends watching this particular anime called Ragna Crimson, and today we are going to talk about that only. And for the guys who got clickbaited by thumbnail, the anime is just amazing. You can just go ahead and watch it. And thanks for dropping by. And for the guys who are still here, thank you for sticking out. And let's move ahead. Now to start with, I'm pretty sure that some of you must have heard about this anime, but I'm also pretty sure a lot of you didn't. So, the anime is an adaptation of a manga called Ragna Crimson, published by Square Enix running from 2017. And the adaptation is made by a studio called Silverlink Studio, and the first episode aired in Japan at October 1st, 2023. So that's a little history about the anime itself. Now, quite honestly, I felt this was one of the best animes I have watched this year. It may vary people to people, but let's answer the part why. Now to start with, the most important thing, at least for me, is the length of the anime. The anime has only 24 episodes in its season 1. I am not sure if they are going to air season 2. So yeah, the anime is pretty small, consisting of only 24 episodes, and each episode is approximately about 24 minutes, except the first one, obviously. And I really appreciate the part that this anime is not bullshitting around, trying to create filler episode just so they can make anime a little longer. It's straight to the point, the story is crammed in these 24 episodes, although it's not finished, but you get what is needed. Because let's be honest, not everybody has 10 hours a day to watch an anime or try to speedrun 1500 episodes. Because with job and day-to-day life, this limits the time we can put into things like watching animes. And I think I'm talking for majority of people here that we really appreciate this kind of smaller animes which we can finish in few sittings and get on with our lives. Now moving on to the next important part, the animation. Because the anime in animation, Now the animation itself is not like crazy, like Arcane or even a part of Jujutsu Kaisen. But I think it suffices as to what they were trying to deliver. It's a good animation with necessary amount of moving parts. It's a fighting anime, so it definitely has some crazy movements, crazy attacks, crazy VFX even. I'm pretty sure that artists put a lot of effort trying to make this anime as good as possible. So overall, it's not a cheap animation. It doesn't feel like a cheap animation. And definitely it's not a fight show. Looking at a blue lock.
Is there anything today that I ate that wasn't
Slideshow. Image.
the
Image.
You fucking donut.
Now moving on to the story and the world building and also the fighting, which is a pretty good majority portion of this entire anime. So I think the story is a part where it bit lacked for me. Story is just straightforward path that you have this main character who want to kill this entire dragon empire starting from their god, so that in turn the dragon won't kill his loved ones or his favorite one, which at first is only this one girl. And also our main character, who is Ragna by the way, has this some kind of fucked up curse around him, so that any dragon attack happens, most of the people who are surrounded to him will die and most probably he'll survive. But this little girl is not afraid of this fact, so that's why he appreciates the thought of companionship from that girl and he just want to protect her at any cost. So the story had bits of magic and time travel and how the dragon god came to be and how actually powerful dragon emerged. So on our journey to kill the entire dragon race, we made this another character called Crimson who aids us in our mission, since she also wants to kill the entire dragon race. So definitely I don't spoil the story anymore, because I want you guys to go and watch this anime. But yeah, overall the story is pretty straightforward. A strong main character, some kind of goal of protecting people, and a lot of difficulties in between from a start to the end journey. Now moving on to the next important part of any animes, the character. And the character in this anime are good. They evolve over time, they change over time. The main character also evolves over time. Initially, he just wanted to protect this little girl called Leonica, but over time, he evolves into this person who just didn't want to protect the loved ones or die protecting them, but he wants to fight along them and protect each other. So they can live a long life into the future and laugh together and have fun together. So the emotion of this character shifts from being a guardian to being a companion, looking for a companion. So I think this was a pretty good character improvement. Apart from this, there are a lot of other characters. I really don't want to spoil them for you, but I'll just talk about one more guy called Crimson, the other part of this title of the anime. So Crimson is also a pretty interesting character. He only cares about killing dragons, no matter what. If it leads him to killing another 1,000 innocent people, he really doesn't give a fuck. But over time, he changes into this person who cares for Ragna, but not only Ragna, but other people who he meets along the way. So much so, at the end, he pretty much sacrifices himself for the sake of their goal. So overall, there are a lot of great characters, a lot of memorable characters in this anime, which you will remember further down future, thinking about, hey, there was this character who was pretty funny or pretty interesting, like any other popular animes. So now, coming to conclusion, I think this anime checks out a lot of boxes, which is considered for being a good anime. The animation is fantastic for what they were trying to deliver. The story, although pretty linear, I think it has a lot to offer for any individual who are looking for a good anime. And for characters, I think, as I said before, there are a lot of memorable and some interesting characters which you will definitely remember along the way in your future. And the most important thing, at least for me, and I also think for a lot of people out there, the animation is very small. You can finish it in few settings. So I think you should definitely watch it if you want something which you can finish up quickly and also have a lot of fun. So yeah, that's about it.